Well, hello there, Scorpios. Welcome to your April read. This is going to be a general read. We're going to see what's going on generally speaking, okay? And this is going to be good for your sun, moon, or rising sign. If it does not resonate with you on this sign, check your other signs because it may, too many, it may paint the bigger picture, okay? So, we are about to come out of Mercury retrograde. I feel like in the beginning of the month, for most signs that I've read so far, there's kind of been like this stuck or very stop and go energy. And then the first card that pops out for you guys is Eight of Cups. So let's see. Four of Swords. Ace of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Magician. Beautiful. Page of Swords. Ten of Swords. Queen of Swords. Lots of swords. Lots of swords. Not surprised. We're, like I said, this is a month with Mercury retrograde in it. And so swords, represents communication, thoughts, and Mercury is the planet of communication. Not surprised. And the Strength card as your last card. Bottom of the deck. We've got the Four of Pentacles. So that's the underlying issue underlying energy that we don't see is Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is very much a card about, first of all, pentacles represent earthly things, right? So money, this could be job, career, health, that kind of thing. Anything that's tangible or anything that you can label, put a label on it. So it seems like overall you guys are keeping to yourself. And I feel that strongly because just to look quickly, you do have the Hermit energy, which is definitely an energy of solitude, along with the Four of Swords energy too. That kind of helps to support that. So I do feel like this is a month of really going in and kind of planning for the future, right? Because that's really what you do in the month in the seasons of Mercury retrograde. It's not really a time to take too much action. It's more a time to review what you have been doing, kind of see how things are working out for you, see what things you need to shift, what things you need to change. Old communication comes up a lot. Communication with exes. It's kind of that month where not a whole lot of action happens. And it looks like for you, it's not going to be any different because at the top of what you're striving for, you've got the Ace of Wands. It's your only wand in the whole spread, if we're not counting the little wand that's laid out on the card table or on the table with the Magician. So let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3 major arcana. 4 swords. 1 cup, 1 pentacle, 1 wand. Yeah, so it's a communication month. Let's see how this is going to play out for you guys. Okay, so starting out, we've got the Eight of Cups, which is a person who is walking away from something that no longer serves them, some cups they no longer want, wherever they're walking to, it's new territory. We have no idea where he's going in here, but he's going off and off the page, right? So I do feel like this has a lot to do with, March, we had a lot of moon activity. Um, and especially with the eclipses and things. And, that's a really strong energy. I feel like that does have a little bit of influence of what's going on with you guys right now. Because it seems to me that you guys have really been trying to go within and meditate and find answers to what it is you truly want, what it is you're truly aligned with, what it is, what it is you're really doing. Many of you may be even having dreams lately. That are kind of guiding you or giving you little hints as to which direction to go. So if you are having dreams, pay attention to those. I know it's hard to remember shit like the second you wake up, but if you can, try to keep a little journal. You might be surprised at what it is you're getting from your dreams and how it can help you going forward. So definitely an energy of going forward, but still also that energy of needing to stay put, right? It's like, it's that back and forth Mercury shit. So it's like, you might feel like there's a lot of push and pull going on or things that are being delayed, but everything is working out. Whatever it is that hasn't been working out for you guys lately, you guys are on to new things. And I think even before we talked about you guys having a lot of new opportunities on the horizon, and it feels like this month you guys are actually going to be taking it up on, following through with that. And that Four of Swords, really digging deep energy and finding out what it is that you actually want and getting those clues and downloads from your dreams. That's what's going to help propel you actually to go forward. So what you guys are striving for, I do sense that you guys want action. You guys want a lot of action. A lot of you have been working on new things. You have some new creative ideas that you guys want to get started and put out there. Some things that you're really passionate about. The Ace of Wands is a great beginning because it's just all around good. Now, so I feel like you guys are just really focusing on these things that you feel really aligned to, things that you're really passionate about, things that are going to allow you guys to use your creativity, which is great because Scorpios are such creative people. So, and it seems like with this Ace of Wands, it's like you guys are kind of knowing the direction you want, especially when that's over the Eight of Cups, So it seems like you guys kind of have a direction in mind of where you're going. But there is still some of this juggling going on. And this is in your cop-out lower, like not to do placement. And so I feel like it's really time to drop the pentacles because I do feel like you guys know what it is that you're kind of striving for. Again, your last reads, they're really talking about you guys having some really cool shit on the horizon, but it's almost like still doubting yourself, right? Still like, I don't know. Because I feel like a lot of you guys aren't seeing the evidence of things happening right now the way you expect them to in the physical form. So it's almost like, well, it's not happening, or it's not happening fast enough, or do I need to change my plan, or do I stay with this job? Do I go to that? It's like, don't do that. All this juggling, I really feel like you guys kind of already know. And I feel like your dreams are giving you guys clues. It's like you guys already know. Scorpios are super intuitive. If you guys just tap into that, you guys can actually rule the world. You know what I mean? So in the past, we've got the Magician energy. Magician is able to manifest whatever it is he wants. Whatever he wants, he gets. He has all the tools. He knows that he can do it. It's just a matter of doing what he wants. So you guys definitely in the past have had that energy. Definitely, because again, you guys have had so many good opportunities and things coming up. And I do think it's because you guys are actually using your power to manifest and make things happen, right? He's able to make things happen. And when he does, he's walking away from the things that are no longer serving him. And what it leads him to is the Page of Swords. This is fresh communication. Because pages always kind of appear on the rise whenever we're on the cusp of new things. So since it's the swords, could be new thoughts, new communication. This could have to do with your kids. If you have young air sign kids, maybe, in the future, you guys are, I feel like trying to make plans for your kids. Whether this has to do with like school or like whatever, like extracurricular activities, maybe you'll be putting more focus into that if that has to do with children. But really, it's young, fresh, youthful energy. Be careful because communication can be. The Page of Swords isn't someone who's at their like maturity with communication. So things can be blurted out or just like talked about irresponsibly. That's something to always look for in the Page of Swords. But definitely, I feel like you guys are on the cusp of some new ideas that are going to bring you some new things, right? Hopes and fears, Ten of Swords. This is like you guys are just like so scared that something's gonna go wrong. You're not gonna make it. You're not gonna succeed. You're gonna feel defeated. Everything's gonna blow up in your face. This is lower vibration energy, and you guys need to not even fucking trip off of this because, period, the thing with law of attraction, the thing with manifesting things is whatever you think about, you be about. So if you're thinking, I don't want this to happen, I don't want this to happen, I don't want this to happen, I don't want this to happen over and over again, the universe doesn't recognize that as, oh shit, she don't want this to happen. They recognize this as, oh, this is on their mind. I guess this is what we're striving for, right? So this is not conducive to anything that you're trying to do. Like nothing that you're trying to do. In the past, you guys have this mojo, this magician mojo. This doesn't help. This, whether it's communication with other people that's bad and wonky and divisive, or whether it's your own thoughts impeding on you and like, having you in a way, it's not going to help you for what you're trying to do. So in your environment, you've got the Queen of Swords. This is someone who's very direct. She knows what she wants. She's not going to sugarcoat things for you because you already understand. She's not rude, but she's not playing. Don't lie to her. This is someone who does things using logic and their mental. Yes, there's that slight feminine push, but still sword energy, air energy is very masculine energy. So she really does have that balance. She can make things happen without being too aggressive, too abrasive. But she's always going to put others first, and she's always going to put logic first. Even at the expense of her heart, she will do that. She's going to do what's good for the collective. She's just very diplomatic in that way. So this is outside energy. I do feel like you guys have people around you that are supporting you, who are people who may be like keeping it real with you. Like, look, I love you, but truthfully, this is why this is happening. This is like people around you that you can trust because they're going to be honest with you. This can be an older woman, maybe your mom, auntie, spiritual somebody. Like this is somebody that's around you that's giving you real talk on a daily. Still being encouraging, but not in that mushy way, but in that, look, I love you, so like I'm gonna keep it real with you. This is what we need to do. This is what you need to get done, type thing. Okay. So, and I think that's good. You guys, as Scorpios, you guys can take it. You are a water sign. You are emotional, but you guys, I think you guys can take it. This is good communication for you. That's helping you, and it may even be helping you with this new stuff that's coming up in this Page of Swords energy. So where you guys are mentally going into this read, it's Hermit energy. This is it's like this with the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Swords just speaks all about to me like you guys are really in a place of going within, digging deep to try to find your truth, right? Fours represent foundations and setting foundations, right? So this person's saving to set their foundation. This person is meditating and trying to figure out exactly what it is they want to set theirs. And this person is doing the same. It's like, the Hermit energy is a lone energy, but it's not an energy that's depressed. It's an energy that is going in to seek what is going to be best for them, what's going to work for them, what is their truth, what is their light, right? So I really feel like you guys have been trying to do that and put the work in because you guys know you have all these good things happening. I already told you, and I feel like you can sense it too. So I think you guys are just really kind of trying to stay grounded, This is Virgo energy, which is earth sign energy. I feel like you're really trying to stay grounded and not get too wrapped up in your head. And maybe that's the missing key, because I mean, you guys only have one pentacle card here. Well, you do have the pentacle, 4 of pentacles with the bottom of the deck. But the one pentacle card you have on the spread is in your cop-out lower self one. So it's like of not juggling. So maybe what it is that you need is to get a little bit grounded. You know, it's spring and it's getting cuter outside in most places. So if consider taking walks or going on bike rides or doing whatever, but just kind of getting into nature, because I really feel like that'll help you guys feel a little bit more grounded too. I'm really getting that message. And then you guys end the month with the Strength card, which is beautiful. So the Strength card, this is a Leo card, but it's just really about taming the beast within. This is really about going within and having that strength that's not abrasive, but it's like that nice gentle nudge to get things that you want done. It represents duality with the woman who's taming the lion, you know, like who does that? So I just really feel like whatever this is that you guys are walking away from in the beginning of the month and kind of meditating on and trying to find, you guys are going to need strength in this month. It feels like it's a month, like I said, more about really reflection and thinking about the next step and planning than action. And with that, it's just going to take a little bit of strength, because there is a chance that you've got, you know, these bad thoughts in your head, but you can control that. We decide our fate, and we decide what thoughts and what people and what circumstances we want to align ourselves to, especially when you're grown. Like when you're grown, you decide. It's like if someone's talking to you for 10 minutes and you feel like it was a waste of your time, 8 of those 10 minutes was your fault. Okay? Because you could have decided to move on and, you know, oh, it's good to see you, girl. I gotta go though, or whatever. So really take accountability. It's really a time for you guys to reflect. You're not supposed to be doing a whole lot this month. Not physically. It's really about internal work with the 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, and Hermit, and the Strength. Spiritual teacher. That's a beautiful card to get. Your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. It's like I said, you guys are highly intuitive. You guys are highly in tune with your emotions. Whether you guys decide to exercise that or not, it's something that you guys have naturally gifted for you. So a lot of you may find that you want to use it to help others. And, you know, even if you don't do that as your job, maybe that's like what you're not kind of known for, like, oh, every single time Ashley comes around, she just makes everybody feel so good and, you know, talks about a little this and that or whatever. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. But you guys have a good month. It's a month of getting clear and being productive internally and then waiting for those things to manifest outwardly, and they will. Have strength and be patient. All right? Thank you, Scorpio. See you next month. Bye.